Guys and dolls, just going to get straight into it. I'm just painting the day, so I am. Hopefully this will be it. The landing completely finished by this evening. So I'm going to get into that, get working clothes on, and get tore into that. Stop for a bit of lunch, and then get tore right back into it again. Get it finished. Just want, trying to do something right for Katie. You know what I mean? Because she's been going on and on about it, and I feel like you know, along with my mental health guys and other things, you know what I mean? I haven't been as quick off the mark, you know what I mean? And it's a, it's a funny one. It's a strange one. And, it's like negative vibes bouncing back and forth that don't need to be, you know what I mean? Like me and Kitty are amazing, like me and Kitty will always be amazing. But I'm just trying to, like, obviously, me and her's got the skills to see things that other people don't see in a relationship. I know, and it's nuts. And obviously, she's learned a lot from me. You know what I mean? But she's learned a lot from her own experiences. Please believe me. And yeah, some things, some people learn a lot more, a lot quicker in life because if of some bad things. Once bitten, twice shy, and it's like that old saying. It's not you can go through life and never come up across many bad people, you know. And then at the end of your life, you get because your guard's so low because you've never come across a con man or anybody with alternative motives or anything like that. And you know, boom, somebody takes you for a ride, and you're like, it can be soul destroying, you know what I mean? And I think, like me and Katie, them kind of things have happened to us at an early age, so you learn a lot from that as a human being, as you see the world, as you see other people. And that's one of the things I think that mean an awful lot is we spend quite a lot of our time protecting our children and protecting them from the bad things in life, which I totally agree with. But it does have repercussions, it can have repercussions, if you're not aware, and it's how you deal with it, how you deal when you're that initial shock of being conned or um, whatever you want to call it, groomed, whatever you want to call it, and the initial shock of getting over that um, sort of sets you up in life. So it does in a way where you've got a better understanding of things. And I'm not going to go into it too much. I don't even know why I'm going down that road. Honest to God, this is the problem. I'm just jumping on, guys, to just get a wee chat. I am thinking about going live again tonight because of what's been going on and what's fucking, it's non-stop. And like I was thinking, I can do videos and add bits on and go like that. But I just feel I can actually do that with the TV. Now, I will get it set up so I can do it live and have it up and show you something and we can watch it together. So I am sort of doing that, but I've got my big TV in the background and we're watching it together. And obviously, you can hear it okay, which is good. That was one of the problems. I wasn't sure if you were going to pick it up okay, but you are picking it up okay. And I just think, I can play a wee bit and then we can interact a wee bit, you know what I mean? And play a wee bit and interact a wee bit. A couple of shocking videos that come. Not shocking in a way where it's you can't look at it. Shocking in a way where the information is going to shock you. Um, and I think it's better with the live as well because I've found with the lives that the interaction, like as in doing a video right now, it's just me talking to a camera. And I've noticed with my videos where I start to say something and then that leads me onto something else, and then I jump onto that, and then I forget what I was talking about originally. And not that you're noticing, I'm noticing because I'm trying to get a point across, and I'm not getting the point across because I'm jumping onto another point. And I just think the live might stop that happening, and I'll deal with each thing step by step, you know. Um, yeah. So let me check. Dogs don't bark for nothing. Okay, maybe Tulip does. No, she will have heard something. Pugs are really, really good guard dogs. Honestly, guys, pugs are really, really good guard dogs. And this isn't like, maybe it is a wee bit, you know what I mean? But King Billy had a pug, King Billy had a pug called Pompey, and it saved his life. That, like, you know what I mean? So, and I found that out after I got the pug, honest to God, you know what I mean? I was quite chuffed, of course I was, you know what I mean? But, yeah. Um, so we'll go live tonight. I'm going to chat with Katie. Um, she's going to be okay. Trying to work out the best time, guys. I'm thinking around about 8 o'clock tonight because I've also got to keep up with the brain cells. You know what I mean? It's like if I want to, I'm not always firing on all cylinders coming later on the night. Like this, been up since 5:30 this morning. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's why I like to do it around about half 6, 7. You know what I mean? Because that's just. But then I've got to try and take these on board. There's people just coming in, so I think 8 o'clock is a good enough time. And then I've also got to think about Paul Thorpe and all them doing lives as well. It's gonna be a bit of a bummer, because I know he's all want to go on to there. Um, but yeah, it's just that's what I'm thinking about doing, guys. Because also the live is a video. This is another thing I've got to get into my head. A live that I do is a video, so people can watch that live. Obviously they're not going to watch the 2 hour lives. You know what I mean? Maybe have to think about doing shorter lives. You know what I mean? Um, Maybe just jumping on during the day and doing a wee live like that as well. So, it's like instead of doing the video, the reason why as well I'm doing the video is kind of freezing outside. I mean, absolutely freezing. And again, I forgot to take my gloves out with me, and my hands were going blue. You know what I mean? And there was no way I was holding the camera. I was uncomfortable. Wouldn't have enjoyed it. It wouldn't have worked. Um, but yeah, the things we're going to be bringing up the night is, well, what we could do is, guys, is like prep yourselves. You know what I mean? We're going to be talking about um what's his name? Stay right there. Stay right there, guys. Bring it right up now. Yeah, this is exactly what we're going to talk about. So it's stuff that I'm watching, and so I'm just bookmarking it, saving it. You know. So basically, one of them's about the Gaza, the judge, because it's all over. I seen it last night and screenshotted it. You know what I mean? I'll throw it up now. Move over here, bump there, sir, because I've already got it, so I'll just throw it up. And CGB News are on it. 2 million given right to live. 2 million given the right to live in UK after bunkers judge lets Gazans use Ukrainian law. So basically, the things that we've set up for the Ukrainians that come here to get refuge, they've now given it the Palestinians. You know what I mean? And that's just a recipe for disaster. You've seen the video of this bodies this morning. You know, that's who's coming. Basically, that's what I believe. They're really better people. They hate Israel. Honestly, they're not all really bad, but please believe me, man. The way the government's going, the way they're no checking and vetting, and oh God help us all, like. But yeah, so that's going to be one thing we're going to be obviously talking about. And just go to my history, guys. Continue watching. No, right, watch later. Yeah, so um, Matt Goodwin. Matt Goodwin's brought out a video. I can't really see it because I've damaged my TV. I caught my heel on the TV, like lifting my foot over something, hit the corner of the TV, and I've lost about that much of my TV. Nightmare. It doesn't. Fucking devastated. Absolutely devastated. You can get a new screen. It's going to cost a couple of £100. You know what I mean? Whenever I get round to that, like, but which I doubt, but we'll see. The immigration scandal that's bankrupting Britain. Very interesting piece. Very very interesting piece. And then we've got GB News. Patrick Christie, as always. Patrick Christie rails against foreign aid projects. So that's interesting to see how much of our money's going out and where it's going to. And then I've also got so I'll never bookmark this one, so that'll be on my history. So put down here. Yeah, so we've also got breaking news: President Trump and Elon Musk. You know what I mean? Where they're talking about in America, they're talking about the money that's being spent that the Biden administration were forking out to people and what they were getting away with. And the amount of money they've lost because, like, obviously people are getting backhanders. So there were like contracts for like 4 months that have went on for 20 years and stuff like that. And then there's, I mean, and they knew about it. And then there was other things that they were paying people that shouldn't have been getting paid. And I'll take some wee notes down and from that, and we'll try and contrast it with what's going on in Britain. And hopefully one day that'll be us. We'll have somebody like Trump and somebody like Elon Musk going, this is what Labour have done these. This is what Labour has been spending all our money on. This is what Labour has been doing to this country, and we're here to fix it. Please God, maybe please someday soon. That's what we're all praying for that, you know. Um, and I'll stick all the links in the description for you to watch these videos, and then we'll come together the night and we'll do a wee live and we can discuss it, and I can discuss it and you can tell. I'll tell you what I think and have a chat, and you can let me know if that's exactly what you are thinking and what you are saying, if there's any input, anything what you think about it all. And I know we're gonna, if we can get by the anger bit and anything like that, um I, I know you, my community. For anybody that's just watching this, that is going to come online. Um, we're sort of past the anger and the swear words and all the bad words that we're being. We are past that stage. That underlying anger is there with everybody. Nobody needs to raise their voice anymore. We know how angry everybody is. We're sort of trying to move forward in a way where we keep our emotions down, so we keep our heads clear, because it's very difficult right now to go forward in any sense of direction that makes any sense to us while our heads are getting bombarded with so much stuff. It's one thing after another, you know, not just with the grooming gangs, with the blasphemy laws that they're pushing in, with the two-tier across the system. We've now got judges granting ridiculous asylum claims after the appeal. Questions need to be asked: where are they getting the money for these appeals and things like that? Who's funding these appeals? Who's driving all this? These are the things we need to pay attention to today, guys, because these are the people that we're going to be looking at in the future. You get me? There's nothing we can do about these people, what they're doing right now, because they are in power. You got to understand that we have got our hands tied. All we can do is watch, take note, and pay close attention to everybody who's involved. And I think that's what a lot of people are trying to get across. So as a content creator with followers, I'm telling you, that's the way to go. Pay attention, take note, look at exactly who is behind all this, and then that's where we go. Keep that in our mind as we go forward. It is getting on ridiculous, and as that is a flippant word people use, and like it's shockingly ridiculous that we are here today in Great Britain talking like this, and it's criminal, guys. There's no two ways about it. It's absolutely criminal. I'm just looking at my screen here, and immigration scandal, another million Palestinians allowed to stay in the UK. An alarming warning about another country. It's non-stop. You know what I mean? It's non-stop. So it is. That's just myself. Looking at myself here. But yeah, it is. Like I say, that's the reason I'm doing a live. Don't know why I'm explaining that, but yeah, I think it's better that way than going out doing a big R video and talking about all this and throwing all the stuff up and everything. We've got the opportunity to just go on live and talking about it and knowing that you've already watched it, and I can have it up, and I'll probably do a wee tiny bit of research and have it up so I can look at a couple of timestamps and go over a couple of like certain parts of it. So I'll have it 3 minute 51. I'll fast forward that, bang, play that, I'll let you see it. Then we'll talk about it. Something like that. I'll probably do something like that. Highlight some of the things. But yeah, that's it, guys. So what time? What time? Hmm. We'll go with 8. We'll go with 8. So we will, because Baby and Katie won't be around because of the paint fumes. You know what I mean? So yeah, we'll go with it with that, guys. And I'll see you live tonight. Happy days. God bless every single one of you.